Hey everybody, welcome to Home Recording Made Easy and Plugin Review Friday, where every Friday I show you a new plugin, we walk through its feature set, and I show you how to apply it to a mix so you can make professional sounding mixes in your home studio. Okay, before we get started, if you like what you see in this video, please consider subscribing and make sure you hit that notification bell. And also make sure you stick around till the end of the video because I have a few free gifts I want to give you that is absolutely going to help you make better music in your home studio. So stick around. Okay, everybody, welcome. So this week on Plugin Review Friday, we're going to take a look at a brand new vocal plugin by the company Audified. I've done lots of Audified plugin reviews in the past, and so far they've always done a really good job on every plugin that we've ever really taken a look at. This time out, we're going to take a look at a real simple plugin called the Vocal Mint Saturator. So this is basically what it says it is on the tin. It's a saturator plugin, saturation plugin, add a little bit of distortion, a little bit of grip to your vocal, which I guess you can use on multiple instruments, but this is specifically for vocals. We'll walk through the plugin. We will go ahead and we'll listen to it on some vocals, and then you can go demo it for yourself, and all the links will be in the description box below for you to go check this out. So if you don't have a simple little distortion saturator plugin, this is something you may want to consider, something quick and easy. So here we are. We have one big knob all the way up, all the way down. We have down here our little magnifying glass, which is another thing I love about Audified. You can expand or decrease the size of the user interface, which is great. Right now it's on its largest size, which I wish it was a little bit bigger at 200%, but you know, it's better than nothing. Here on we have a little wrench here where we could check out the user manual, updates. You could go out to the Audified website, so on and so forth. And then we have a little bell here, which just talks about, you know, hey, thanks for buying the plugin. We want to hear your feedback. So that's it. Okay. So right now I'm going to bypass this. We have this on just the lead vocal track. I soloed up the vocal here. There's no processing on this mix whatsoever. I like to do these kind of plugin demos, pardon me, without any plugins, so you can hear exactly what the plugin is doing to the signal even before it's even processed, in this case, the lead vocal. So here's a lead vocal track. Here we go.
I'm reaching out for someone. I'm reaching out for you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm reaching out for someone. I am reaching out for you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey.
Okay. So there you go. I'm completely unprocessed. Now let's add a little bit of the Vocal Mint Saturator and let's see what it does. Now again, this is not something you're going to do on every single vocal, every single mix. And we'll listen to this in the context of the mix for a second, but this is a good way to get the vocal to kind of cut through a little bit. That little bit of distortion or saturation in a very subtle way can really make a difference from the vocal kind of standing out and being a little more interesting sounding as opposed to kind of being a little flat and a little hard to hear. So here we go.
I'm reaching out for someone. I'm reaching out for you. Can you hear me?
So that's 50%.
Can you hear me?
Let's bypass it.
I'm reaching out for someone. I am reaching out for you. Can you hear me?
Okay, so it also not only adds just a little bit of saturation, a little bit of distortion, but it also adds a little bit of compression, which is what saturation is going to do. So it even adds a little bit of compression, and very, very subtle, which is kind of nice. Let's loop around it again, and let's crank it up a little.
I'm reaching out for someone. I'm reaching out for you. Can you hear me?
Before?
Can you hear me?
After.
I'm reaching out for someone. I am reaching out for you.
So even at its maximum amount of saturation, it still doesn't completely destroy the vocal, which with some other kinds of saturator plugins like this, or kind of things like the Decapitator or the Devil Lock by Sound Toys, which I love, by the way, you got to go very sparingly, or you can really kind of screw it up more than you're helping it. With this one, you can be really generous with it. And again, I think they added just enough, and this is maybe why it's more for vocals, where something like the Decapitator and the Devil Lock is more universal, because it really focuses on really just the vocal frequencies and also to be subtle even at its maximum. So now let's play this back in the context of a mix here. and we'll just listen to what we got, and we'll just kind of dial in and do before and after.
I'm reaching out for someone. I'm reaching out for you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm reaching out for someone. I am reaching out for you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey.
Okay, so when you add this plugin, you're also, like a compressor where you would typically have a makeup gain to make up for some of the volume loss. You don't get that here, but you can clearly hear a little bit of a volume difference, so you can adjust your fader accordingly. Another way to kind of use this quickly, and then we'll blow out of this video, because this is a pretty easy one. We can go ahead and we can maybe just duplicate the track, or if you had a singer that was going to sing it, you know, twice, back to back. If we duplicate this, duplicate the track complete, and let's just take it off the first track. So maybe you have a main track without it, and then you have maybe, you know, you can dial it up maybe 60% or so, and maybe you just kind of blend them together. You know what I mean? So something like this.
I'm reaching out for someone. I'm reaching out for you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm reaching out for someone. I am reaching out for you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey.
So something like that, I think, would be a little bit more how I would maybe use it, maybe on a secondary track, and just kind of dial it in as opposed to putting it on the main track. This way I can get just the amount of unprocessed versus processed with the saturation. And again, this could be a good way to just get that vocal to cut through the mix. It can also be something where maybe you automate this saturation, so maybe you're only doing it on things like the chorus of the song to make it a little bit more interesting than the verse. You know, you can get creative like that. So it's a simple little plugin. It's effective. It's, you know, it doesn't have a ton of, you know, flair to it or flash to it, but it's not designed. It's designed as a nice little utility plugin. Oh, and they even have that little, I didn't see that. You can hide and unhide that. That's pretty cool. With a little bit of you know, a little bit of a saturation to make it effective. Again, demo it. Check it out at Audified. I like what Audified's done. You've seen me do a lot of their Tone Spot series plugins, and you can check the playlist for all the Audified plugins that I've done, and they have a couple of really cool vocal plugins, the vocal Tone Spot Vocal Pro and the Vocal Express, which is really good. This is a nice addition to that, and I would recommend that you check it out. So I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the Vocal Mint Saturator by Audified. Great little plugin. Now, thank you so much for sticking around till the end of the video. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I want to give you a couple of free gifts. So the first thing I want you to do is, if you have not been to homerecordingmadeeasy.com, go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com, because I want to give you 5 free mixing training courses, absolutely free, where you can take all these my plugin review demos and Mix Tip Tuesday videos, and you can apply them to 5 free mixing training courses worth a couple of $100. It's my thanks to you just for visiting homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Also, I want you to go check out, if you really like mixing and you want to learn the craft of mixing in a very non-technical way, perfect for beginners and intermediates, check out what I have going on at mixingmadeeasy.net. And for a limited time only, you can get 40% off an annual membership over at mixingmadeeasy.net. Again, all the links will be in the description box below. And also, for more videos like these, again, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out all the different plugin reviews that I have on our channel here. It'll be in playlists broken out by manufacturer. There are lots of plugin demos, so try to keep up on these as best I can. If you want to hear the plugins for yourself before you go out and try them, demo them, or buy them, you can check out all the playlists that I have right here at Home Recording Made Easy, our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think below about this particular plugin, and what do you think about Audified plugins in general. And until the next Plugin Review Friday, I've been Dave with HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com and MixingMadeEasy.net, and I will see you all very soon. Take care.